It was a meeting which was a prelude to the annual strategic planning workshop, which had in attendance all the provosts, rectors and vice-chancellors of public colleges of education, public polytechnics and public universities in Nigeria. The executive secretary of TETFUND started by analyzing the focus of the meeting, which lasted for more than 9 hours.
Today, the 20th day of February 2017, the management of TETFUND met with all the provosts, all the rectors and vice-chancellors of public colleges of education, public polytechnics and public universities, respectively. The meetings, which were held as prelude to the annual strategic planning workshop, were convened to, among other things, discuss the year 2016 TETFUND allocation for 2017 intervention activities. B. Deliberate on and find solution to the lingering problem of inability to access backlog of allocations by some beneficiary institutions. C. Discuss the revised guidelines for some intervention lines. D. Present the guidelines and template for the TETFUND project proposal defense to the beneficiary institutions. E. Refresh heads of beneficiary institutions with the long-term aspirations, directions, and priorities of the fund. And F. To discuss and proffer solution to challenges being faced by both the fund and the beneficiary institutions in the pursuit of the fund's mandate.
He went further by discussing that the intervention budget for the year remains the highest since the establishment of the fund. He also analyzed the amount each of the 40 federal universities, 34 state universities, 54 public polytechnics and 55 government colleges of education will receive.
The 2016 intervention budget of 213 billion 418 million 124,493 naira 75 kobo. With this budget of change for the TETFUND, each of the 40 federal universities and 34 state universities will receive the sum of 1,009,410,000 naira only. 1,009,410,000 naira only. Each of the 54 public polytechnics get the sum of 691,632,000 naira only, while each of the 55 public colleges of education received the sum of 679,057,000 naira only. This is the biggest ever annual direct disbursement given to any beneficiary institution since the establishment of TETFUND.
In a bid to ensure that the institutions were manned by scholars that have terminal degrees, the fund had placed a high premium for them to have scholarships to study for higher degrees. The biggest ever annual disbursement given by any beneficiary institution since the establishment of TETFUND, according to the Executive Secretary, will be well monitored to ensure its disbursement to each institution and to ensure its judicious utilization. Bayomi Kimbola, PTV News, Abuja.